Hey everyone, welcome back for the last episode of the year.
Holy moly.
Yeah. I don't know, I bet a lot of people are gonna say it went by fast. For me, it was a long, long year.
It really was.
What are you doing for New Year's?
Let's see. Got an invite to the one thing, but I don't think I'll go.
The
Probably
one
just
thing?
fun. These random people that keep inviting me to their house parties, but I never go.
Huh. Not a party boy? Boy.
I gotta probably just chill. Got an EX rate on the 4th though. That's good.
Yeah, I don't have any raids in that game. He's talking about Pokemon Go. Yeah, I never get to do raids because the park near me. It's like no one who plays it.
They got ugly Heatran out, and I got like, ooh, unfortunately.
Still haven't traded me one.
My mom's like, these are so ugly. I'm like, yes.
Yes.
Yes,
One of
they
the
are.
ugliest creatures. No, I actually tried to do a heat ran. But like I was coming
Water.
home. I was coming home from work and it was just starting, and there was a guy there, and he's like, "Yeah, let's try it." He was level 40.
Oh,
I was too weak. We almost did it. We tried twice. We almost did it. And he's like, "Yeah, normally I carry 2 phones, but this time I just didn't bring the other one." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's my fault for being so weak." And I just have none of the right Pokemon to counter.
Yeah, a lot of water.
I have no good water. I have no good ground. I have no good fighting. So I just have nothing.
I was able to get Weavile though. That's what I used my 1 stone on.
Oh, I had like 3 stones, and I still need to do Weavile though. Yeah, I don't know why I had them, events and stuff or something.
Nice.
But I used them all up, and I need more, which is a lot to need it.
Oh sure.
Alright. Yeah, my New Year's is gonna be like really boring because I have to work New Year's Eve, well, which is today technically, and I have to work New Year's Day too. So that means, I'm gonna stay up for New Year's because I don't have to go in that early. Like sometimes I have to wake up at like 5:45 a.m., 6 a.m.
Hang the pots.
But I don't have, I'll stay up. I'll be like, yeah, it's midnight, and then I'll go to sleep. Oh, that's one way. Oh no, I need to die. Is Bone Reach?
Maybe it'll die on the no.
If this is the same, no, it's a screen transition. That's a bailout. Bailout. Retreat.
It's quite confounding looking. That goes up in the back.
I was just engrossed in the conversation, thinking about what I have to say. Yeah, and like New Year's. So that's okay. That's okay.
We didn't get very far.
Yeah, I was going really slow.
I did manage to catch up on some Daredevil though.
Oh, I only saw the first season still. I haven't been watching much of anything except the current season of JoJo. I've just been busy playing Mish and Path of Exile. They have a bug right now.
Oh, look like there's some in the background, foreground, underground.
No, I think it's just a aesthetic.
Bug?
Yeah, so there's a bug in Path of Exile that's actually really good, because I told you off when we weren't recording, but about how like the current mechanic in the current league is. Well, yeah, there's 4 different kinds of encounters, and one of them is they just jump you and you just die, pretty much. I wonder if I need mirror. They're giving me mirror power.
Collected back. Multi-dimensional bone.
I just need that to be hit, and then go fall and go. I don't go over there. I just need to hit that switch somehow. I'm about to die. So.
Any better?
Shield? Ah!
Hey,
I didn't know the shield had that property. I was just guessing.
Let's color.
The gold! Alright, don't have to worry about that. But, so the glitch is one of the encounters is you go into a separate map and you have to, like, kill the bosses and all the minions before they destroy the evidence. And currently it's bugged where if you have that encounter, it will just stay on that, which means the one where they jump you cannot even happen.
Huh? What the heck? Can you find a way to not do that though, if you wanted?
If you want it, you just do the encounter and then it unbugs it. But if you don't do the encounter, it stays on it.
Huh.
Which is a-okay with me because that stuff was like no, it's just no fun. Like you just die, and some of them just like hit you super fast. So it's really nice actually. Like I thought this was a feature because of just how overtuned the content in this league is.
People wanted instigate challenge.
Yeah, it's just.
Hey, Dell's still there though.
Oh yeah, that's permanently in the game now. And so is Alva's temples.
Yeah. Yeah, I liked it.
It's okay. I've gotten some okay loot from it. Nothing great.
I did in the season.
But my luck's been really bad this time. I was talking to my friend and one acquaintance of him, Ricky. He found an exalted orb just yesterday. I talked to him briefly before my interview to get some tips, since he works at the place I was interviewing at.
Oh. That old one then?
No. That was Robbie. This is in Japan. I don't want to do it, especially because the interviewer was kind of a jerk. And was like really full of himself and condescending. Like, this isn't. And so, like, that does not reflect well on that company, which I won't say because I don't want to bad talk. Because I've been told lots of good things about the company by people I know who've worked there.
It's just one guy.
Yeah, it's just one guy. Still, it's just kind of.
This is very convoluted.
Yep. I'm just gotta wait and get her my girlfriend. This will be number 2. Okay, my girlfriend number 2.
Eyeball.
And well, I mean, the guy probably doesn't mean to be that way. It's just he's worked like over 20 years in that industry, and he's making like 40K a year. That would make anyone salty. You work that long, and you're making that much. Part of it's because of the economic slowdown Japan had starting in the 90s, which really hurt wages. And part of it is in that industry, they like that industry is a cash cow because it's all paid for by the government, and they give the schools a budget, and the schools decide who they want to purchase for those services. It used to be mostly government run, but now it's been pretty privatized, as is the kind of the trend. And they allocate a certain budget per person doing that job, being an assistant language teacher. But the thing is, the companies that provide these services, they take half of the allocated budget for a person.
Oh no!
Oh, time limit. Do I just have to guess which one it's going to be on?
Yeah, it's going to be the top one.
Yeah, alright. Easy peasy. Alright, we're good for this level. But so like they allocate around 40K USD a year for someone in that position, but the companies take half of it. They take literally half of that money that's allocated for them and say, well, we need it for training. And they don't really do training. They give you about 5 days of training, and they call that their training. They need 20K. 20K USD equivalent in funds to do a 5-day training program. So that's why it's really lucrative for those companies. Because every person they're fielding is just 20K in the company's pocket. Like the government run program, which now there's only the one big one, which most people know if they've ever heard of that industry, JET. They give the people the full amount that is allocated to them, minus a few tiny expenses, relatively speaking. They don't chop your pay in half. That's why I'm not super into this position. It's just a contingency plan. We got kanji for Momodama. Beach Ball. And we got Kirby from Pinball.
No, hey, Pinball's alright.
We
Not
got
till and double.
Pop. Right, so the gold sticker was that coming to you?
Yeah.
Well, everybody, we will see you next year. Yuck. Bye.